Grand Rising family, happy full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go ahead and get started. I was guided to this Archangel deck last night. So why don't we get started pulling from this Archangel deck message. How's everyone feeling? Today's the day to write down all the things you're releasing and burn it under the moon. It's a magical time right now. I'm going to split the deck. We have Breathe. Archangel Raphael is here. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. Ooh, off to a wonderful start. And we have Victory as well. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Ooh, love the sound of that. Breathe. Everything is coming. It's coming into balance. Everything is coming to fruition here for you. All your prayers. All right, let me get one more here. Archangels. I haven't used this deck in a little while, and I was strongly guided to use it today for you guys. Thank you all so much being here, for liking, sharing, subscribing, hyping the videos, donating to the channel, sending decks, fam. I love you all so much. Remember, to take only what resonates. We have nurture here and leave the rest for others. Use your intuition and your discernment. Don't give your power away. You have free will. I'm reading energy, so place yourself where you go, okay? We have Archangel Gabriel here is with you. Archangel Gabriel is the angel of your purpose, of your throat chakra, sacral chakra, also the angel here of children and conception and fertility, childbirth, things like that. So if you want to manifest a child, this is who to call upon. But we have here, it's the angel for nurturing what you need to nurture right now. What are you being guided to nurture? It could be your inner child, family members, yourself, could be your career, could be your purpose, okay? As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So you could be around this time frame around children, or guided to be around children. You're being guided to, I'm getting play energy. And then we have leadership, Archangel Gabriel again, and Raphael and Sandalphon here. So a very strong message here from Archangel Gabriel. You can meditate with Archangel Gabriel from Reiki Rachel's Archangel series. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Feels like a lot of you guys have already stepped into mission here, okay? So I'm going to leave that there. I know I look. So under there we have peace. Look at the doves. Look at the Holy Spirit. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Beautiful. Yes, it does, right? Feel the love. Keep coming back to love. Bring love into the situation. I want to pull from our handy dandy here. All right, let's see what else here for Aquarius. What is the message for this full moon lunar eclipse? Beautiful day. We have power struggles here again, nonstop. So somebody's being guided to loosen the grip, to let go of control here, okay, of a situation. Literally let God take the wheel, right? Let they not micromanage the universe. This power struggle could be between your head and your heart. Doesn't necessarily have to be with another person, okay? It could be the inner conflict about something. And remember, you're guided here towards peace, right? So this isn't in alignment. This takes you out of alignment. But let's see. Let's continue. I'm going to read it. It says, control and influence are being tested. Be mindful of who holds the power in the situation. Are you leading, being a leader, with love, right? And with integrity, or are you being led by someone else's agenda? So it doesn't matter if you're a masculine or a feminine, you're being guided to take the lead here in a situation, okay? And lead with love. Oops. Yeah, and living your truth. That's the thing. It feels like you could have somebody here in your energy that's trying to control you or control the situation here. But you have, if you're the feminine, you're not back. That's why there's a struggle, because you're not backing down from, could be somebody trying to test you here, challenge you, but you're not backing down from your truth, from living your truth, walking your truth, speaking your truth, from the truth in your heart could be as well. Your truth is your compass, and the time has come to follow it without fear. That's what it feels like. It feels like someone can't. You're digging your heels in when it comes to your belief system, your integrity, your morals, your values, your vision for yourself. It looks like so. You can't be stopped. You can't be shaken. You can't be controlled. Good luck trying to control an Aquarius. You're going to get the opposite. Aquariuses are rebellious, naturally rebellious, okay? Even if we, we do the opposite of what we're expected of or told to do. We have divine intervention. When all seems lost, a higher power steps in. What unfolds now is not of your making, but of a higher intelligence that transcends logic and control. All right. What else here for Aquarius? Overcoming. You're overcoming. There's a wall here that this person is climbing. You're strong, okay? You're very strong. All of the challenges that you face that got you here, was for a reason, was so that you can have the strength to climb this wall here, okay? The wall before you seems daunting, but you are stronger, see, than you think. Gather your strength, focus your mind, and you will move through it, leaving doubt behind. Yeah, doubt will just create delays. Okay, right now you ain't got to just trust the universe. What else for Aquarius? There's something here that you are overcoming, and peace is here. Victory, right? But at this time, you got to breathe and nurture yourself, okay? Oh my God. This is the first time since I got this deck that this card actually jumped. I got this deck for my birthday from my friend, around January 25th. And I've been using it almost every day since. And this this card has not come out before. And this is the first time I've seen this card in this deck, because I looked through it and connected with it. And, I know of it, but it just hasn't jumped. This is so beautiful. So there's stuff that we're over. It feels like if it comes to a connection here, there is stuff you're overcoming together. Could be overcoming your differences, the power struggle, right? Love is offered as a gift, but it is the choice to embrace it that gives it power. When you choose to open your heart to love, you unlock a deeper sense of meaning in even the smallest moments. Love is being offered as a gift. Here, I'm going to actually dive deeper into that. And we have, because what a beautiful card. Look at that. Third eye to third eye, generational healing here. You are breaking cycles passed down through generations, freeing yourself and your lineage from ancient wounds. This is sacred work, and your courage to heal will echo far beyond your lifetime. And you're getting communication. Yeah, you're healing a lot. You're getting communication. Okay, so someone here, this is beautiful. If the power struggle that you had with somebody here was about effort, consistency, getting things off the ground, slow and steady, building something solid, something secure, something stable. Looks to me like there's going to be communication around this, okay? And it looks like I'm also getting consistency when it comes to your work. The more you practice, the more you do it, the better you get at it. Greatness isn't created in a single moment. It's built through consistent effort, one day at a time. Keep going, and your future self will thank you. So, I'm getting both, right? I'm getting consistency when it comes to a connection here. thing. That's the shift. That's the change. That's the victory. That, you're getting your wish, right? Peace here. No more power struggle. And that's because you took the leadership, and you stood up for yourself, for your truth with confidence and conviction and love, for yourself and love with compassion and love in your heart. Stagnation ends when conversation begins, whether it's speaking up or truly listening. An open exchange will bring the breakthrough that you need. And then I have here gaining influence. You are gaining a platform. So some of you guys that have already started stepping into your leadership and guiding others here. A following of individuals. Looks like your algorithm looks like it's growing, it's shifting, it's changing, okay? Your soul tribe, your soul family are finding you just by you being authentic. Those that are for you will find you, okay? You are gaining a platform, a following of individuals who are drawn to your message. This influence is a powerful gift. Use it to inspire, uplift, and create meaningful change. And it feels like you are doing that already. All right, let's see what the moonology here. All right, what is this full moon lunar eclipse message? The answers that you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. There. Adjustments are required. I said work through your fears here. Oh, it's for Aquarius angels, spirit guides. You're very close to a goal. So that's why consistency is here. Keep going. Okay. Leadership, victory there. You're very close to a goal. Whatever that goal could be, a financial goal. Prosperity lies ahead, or it could be a goal in love, or all your goals. Doesn't have to be one or the other. It could be whatever goal you have. Could be climbing this mountain. Could be a fitness goal, okay? You're close to it. Whatever this goal is, could just simply be something small or something simple, but it feels like it's a journey here. And then we have a romantic cycle begins here. The lovers is here. Okay, and look at that. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Conclusions are, look, right on. I can't make this stuff up. The energy is so powerful, so magical. Know your comments below. I'm here for the magic. We have, what do you need to release under this full moon? Luck is on your side right now. Victory is yours. Okay, peace is here. Conclusions are within reach. So what is it that you're needing to release under this? Could be anything: procrastination, attachments, control, fear, could be people, could be the past, addictions, codependencies, bad habits, I release, what you need to release, okay, still, right? That you would like to release. So patterns could be patterns, okay? So old patterns, because Archangel Raphael is helping you to release old patterns here. So very beautiful here. All right, let's get some more information on this lovers. I'm also going to pull from Archangel Michael as well here in a bit. The energy feels very fluid today. Tell me more about this, Spirit, this lovers here for Aquarius. Love is offered as a gift, but it is a choice to embrace it. But it is the choice to embrace it that gives it power. Tell me about this, lovers. Yeah, it looks to me like things are moving here to calmer waters, okay? Peace of mind, moving towards the sun there, moving towards, the light at the end of the tunnel, tranquil seas, peace is here. So whatever connection that felt like, I don't know, hard, challenging, things are shifting to smoother. It's going to be smoother, to healing, towards better days ahead here. But let's continue. Clarify the Lovers, Five of Cups, Two Cups still standing here behind this person. We're shifting our focus. This is what is healing here. Death, Scorpio energy. This is what's changing, what's transforming. We're releasing here the past, the shame, the guilt, regret, disappointments, past disappointments. We're letting go of that, okay? And it looks like Six of Cups. Because we're letting go of this, we're feeling lighter here in the heart space. Look at the butterflies. Spring is around the corner here. So, talk about coming out of the cocoon, right? With this Death card here. There's an ending here of disappointment, of sadness, of holding on to the past. And we're feeling, a lighter in the soul and the spirit here. Can I have one more for these Lovers? Two of Swords. Two of Swords. The Death card trumps these, okay? And okay. Wow. Look at that. Clarity with the Two of Swords being here. We have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Victory, peace, happiness. It looks to me like this full moon eclipse is bringing in clarity here, okay? It's bringing in a transformation. That's why it says here, it is a choice to embrace it that gives it power. When you choose, Two of Swords, choose to open your heart. Two of Swords can also represent somebody unable to see something clearly or make a decision because their heart isn't open, right? And when your heart is open, healed, balanced, you see things more clearly. You open your heart to love. You unlock a deeper sense of meaning even in the smallest moments. So looks to me like happiness and fulfillment is right here. I'm going to clarify these. Clarify this. Okay. Yeah, it looks to me like a burden here, a heaviness, ten of wands that somebody was carrying here, from the past is being dropped. They were holding on to it. It's being dropped. This is not a forced love here, okay? This isn't chasing, proving, convincing, or overextending. This is a love that becomes alive only when someone consciously chooses it, okay? So with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, this is a stability that you've been manifesting, that you've been looking for. We saw that. It's a nurturing, grounding love, a safe emotional home. Ten of Cups is peace, harmony, joy, okay, shared happiness and emotional victory. The thing is, with the Two of Swords here, it shows emotional blocking, someone unable to decide or see something clearly because their heart was closed for protection, okay? But again, with this Death card here, if overrides this because it's a major arcana, which brings in the Ace of Swords, which we saw clarity, truth, and communication. A breakthrough is here. When the heart opens, the mind clears. That's why this message is saying that this is a choice, okay? Can I have one more on this Five of Cups? We have the Ten of Wands. It's a heavy burden, a heavy cycle. Feels like this is what we're overcoming here. We have two Scorpio cards already. You have that in your chart or dealing with one. We have Libra there as well. Can I have one more here on this Five of Cups? Ten of Cups. Wow. So you know what I just heard? I heard fairy tales do exist, okay? It's like somebody here could be potentially, you know, may have, because of whatever devastation or loss or pain they experience, a burden they've been carrying, may have lost hope that, this was possible, right? That this existed, but it's a gift here that's being offered for rainbows and emotional fulfillment, happiness. This is a quintessential dream. Being in a connection with somebody that is emotionally fulfilling and satisfying, right? That feels like home, that feels familiar, that feels safe, you know, that you have all of your needs met, all of your love languages, all of your emotional needs are met here. So, and this is what somebody is being guided towards, pulled towards after a period of healing here, calming down their thoughts. When I say someone, if we're talking about you or someone in your energy, let's get some more information, okay? I have more on this Ten of Cups. This is what's possible here that someone is seeing. This is possible. Yeah, someone has been through a lot, okay? On their journey towards the journey of the heart, on their journey towards love. They spent a lot of time alone, a lot of time in isolation here, doing some shadow work, some inner work, right? But they haven't given up hope here, that this Ten of Cups is possible. Even though they've been through, this is the wounded warrior, right? Been put to their knees when it comes to love and relationships. But again, it's like now, because of this, because we've been through a lot, this is a card of perseverance, pushing through, not giving up, right? This wall, right, that we had, that we're overcoming here. And it has everything to do with this generational healing here. Ten of Cups, right? How someone views love, relationship, marriage, companionship based on their, upbringing, right, in their family home, their inner child here, okay? And it's like changing rewriting the love story, if you have never, for example, grew up seeing happy, healthy, people truly in love with their soulmates, in a healthy dynamic, this may be something that you choosing this for yourself now could be a big part of this healing. And I have one more on this Ten of Cups. All hope is not lost. Two cups still standing. The lovers here. Somebody could have still been working on releasing the past that didn't work out because it wasn't meant to. Their experiences, that you were meant to have to shape you and, character development, right? And now we haven't given up on this dream, this fairy tale. So, we're allowing for the change, right? Life is cyclical. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Nine of Wands here. Wow, okay. That wanted to come out in reverse. I didn't even know that card, because my whole deck is upright. I didn't even know that card was in reverse. It's like we're surrendering. We're not going to this inner struggle, inner battle, inner conflict, power struggle, right? Fighting it, fighting ourselves, fighting our minds, fighting what we want, head over heart. Also competition here. We're not doing it anymore. We're dropping our weapons here, it looks like. No more challenges. We're overcoming that. Okay, the challenges to get us to the Ten of Cups. We're exhausted of fighting it. We're exhausted, of again, it just feels like a surrender here. Okay. And a fresh start. Someone enthusiastic, optimistic, excited. There's the lovers again. A very sacred connection here, a spiritual connection. Past life connection. All right, tell me about, see, I knew it. With this death card, I was like, this right here, whatever this is that kept these lovers apart, that's what's changing here under this full moon lunar eclipse, right? Clarified death. See? destined and fated change. And we did see luck is on your side. You're getting a victory here, okay? So this running from love is changing. We're taking a leap of faith towards it after, but I'm also getting that we're still moving discreetly here because, whatever this is that someone's walking away from may still be in the energy, okay, is what I'm getting. But destined and fated changes, a new cycle. This is Jupiter, okay? So I was thinking yesterday how every single astrologer is talking about how Aquarius, Leo, I think the other two signs is Cancer and Capricorn, that this is the year that we come into, first of all, the year for expansion in every area of our lives, financial as well. For the next 2 years, huge transformation in every area, but mostly this is the year that we come into union with our divine life partner, right? I feel like I heard them say that this is, a union with our, person that we're going to end up with, okay? That we're going to be with and marry and all of that. Or if you don't want to get married, that, companionship, partnership. So, and this is divine orchestration, right? This is us no longer fighting it, no longer fighting the universe, just going with the flow of the universe, allowing for things to unfold, allowing for a connection to evolve naturally without controlling it, without fighting it, without resisting, while still maintaining your self-love, self-worth, and boundaries. Good luck, good fortune, expansion, a huge change in this connection right now as we speak, a turning point. A turning point. Somebody here is tired of feeling like this. They want this 10 of Cups, okay? So they're putting the weapons down. No more power struggle, okay? It's pointless because they keep coming back to you, or you keep going back to them, okay? So it's like, why fight what's meant to be here? Why fight the inevitable? Tell me one more on this death with this Wheel of Fortune. This is also interesting because this is the 4 fixed signs here. Scorpio, double Scorpio, but it's Jupiter. Jupiter always represents, Pisces as well as Sagittarius, but we clearly have Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. And fixed signs and change, not the smoothest, right? We lock in like a pit bull. And which is a good thing, right? It's needed, right? So we're reliable and dependable, but it's like, that's why I said when we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress, so we're being more flexible, more adaptable to change, more trusting in our angels and the universe. Clarify this death one more time. There's the Emperor, the divine masculine. This is what's changing. The holding back from generosity, from giving and receiving love. Okay. We have an Emperor here, divine masculine and authority, taking control, taking the leadership, stepping into, one's power here and taking action. Okay. This is also somebody that has a full plate. They could be a father, a business owner, a lot of people, a coach. A lot of people depend on them. Okay, this person here. So, and it's like I see. They see you as somebody here that they can actually. Wow, this is this new love. 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I feel like that. Place yourself where you go. You could be the Emperor. Okay. But I feel like you're the Queen of Cups and the 9 of Cups here. Been flowing here, right? And very self-sufficient in your worth, in your value, independent, very loving, nurturing, caring, warm, compassionate, psychic, intuitive, healer, creative energy here. And this person, so you're in your soft feminine energy if you're the feminine watching this, okay? If you're masculine, this is what you're calling in. A feminine that is very much in her feminine, which allows you to step up into your masculine and take the leadership and take initiative. And, and she's trusting that you will provide and protect, provide her safety, provide peace, provide, clarity, provide everything, that you could possibly provide so that she or he can stay in their feminine energy. There's no gender here, okay? But it looks like that's what's changing. Somebody that realizes here that they can't let you go, so I might as well, what is it? If you can't beat them, join them. I don't know where that came from. Sorry, one second. Let me get one more on this. 4. So there's a new cycle here in love that's beginning. But again, it says here on the lovers is always a card of a choice. Two of Swords, it's a choice, right? It's a choice to embrace it. It activates through conscious choice. We have strength here. I'm getting here that you have, with this, you have overcome so much, okay? That helped you to be stronger than you think in every area of your life. It feels like you're ready now. This is emotional mastery. So it's like you're not going to be impulsively jumping into anything. You have more self-control. You temper yourself here, is what I'm getting. There is here, but we have to make sure that there's a confidence. You rebuilt yourself. You got yourself to this space where your confidence, you're in this really powerful energy here of you tamed yourself, right? You tamed your inner beast, or to a point where it's safe now, for you to, it's not like you're going to lose yourself from codependency and obsess and fixate. It just feels like you're good either way. You're good either way. So because you have built this emotional mastery, this inner strength from everything you went through to get here, it's like this can actually move towards something really solid, beautiful, and healthy. You have your own life. We saw the Nine of Pentacles. You're independent and you have a very full, abundant life on your own. There's nothing missing, and it feels like the strength that you have. I'm also getting here to make sure that you have a good balance, right? That you're not resisting or in resistance or holding yourself back here from something that you want, really, that you manifested. I'm just saying you're stronger now. Clarify this Four of Pentacles. I'm also getting that whoever it is, look, the Lovers twice, that whoever it is that was resisting, that was holding back from you here, that's what's changing here, okay? It's like it's a transformation that's taking place from, forcing oneself to hold back to now just flowing, going with the flow. We have the Lovers, again, with the choice, right? Opening up, choosing to open up. We have a heart here that's healing, that's opened, okay, that's opening. That is, and because of that, because the heart is healing and opening now, we're more generous. I'm getting a more sentimental, Six of Cups, this nostalgia, this missing, this longing, this soul yearning, right? For this, for you, or vice versa. I'm getting two people here, has really, triggered a heart opening, healing, and awakening here when it comes to, we can't give if our heart's closed equally, right? So, and it was a Tower moment that triggered this heart healing and heart awakening from this beautiful, pure, unconditional love connection, this innocent love here with pure intentions, two people's inner children here, there's a reminiscing, there's a beautiful memories that has been made, past life even, but there's an awakening around this here, okay? That somebody's opening up to the healing now. Can you clarify here? And it's interesting because it feels like it's a mirroring. It feels like it's two people that is working through this, that is aligning, okay, on their own. Clarify this Two of Swords. And somebody's making that decision to come forward. Page of Wands, making that choice to take a leap of faith. The decision is being made, okay? That this love can't bloom, blossom, grow, evolve, deepen without a conscious choice to, water it, nurture it, right? Nurture it, pour into it, mutually. So there's a brand new beginning after someone is finally releasing and letting go of this past betrayal or pain, rock bottom energy, and surrendering here to a new life. They were closed off or blocked off or avoiding this or in denial even of making this decision, but the connection is too strong. It keeps magnetically pulling each other back. Can you give me one on this? This is the conclusion. It's the conclusion of this. And it feels like there's consistency now. Can you clarify a new romantic cycle? Maybe I'm going to use a different deck for that. Thank you, Spirit. Power. This is a divine intervention we saw earlier that's creating this shift, this change. We have two cards of huge change, powerful change. And it just doesn't feel like this is trauma bonding. It's not you losing yourself. It's not a reckless love, okay? Everything you've been through forged emotional mastery for yourself. You're stronger than you think, not just emotionally, but spiritually, mentally, energetically, and even physically for some, and it just feels like with this Page of Wands, it feels like someone's opening up slowly. I'm going to get more information on this Page of Wands, yeah, see, we have the Nine of Wands here. So there's a trust issue here because somebody here hasn't been consistent or put in the effort here in the past. So you don't know if you can trust it. But let's see. I guess actions does speak louder than words, right? When it comes to that. But there's a reason why. It was because somebody here was still holding on to a lot of some pain from the past, some trauma that they experienced, struggling to trust or to feel safe. They were just holding on to that, and it was keeping them like this, out of balance and conflicted, heart not open, Yeah, as I was saying that, keeping them bound for a long time, but here it is, Here is the change. Clarify a new romantic cycle begins. There's the Devil. And we saw the Devil in yesterday's reading that we're breaking free. We don't trust it, right? Seven of Wands, okay? Don't trust this new cycle. We don't know if this pattern, this habit, is still here or not, right? We're protected, we're protecting ourselves, but it looks to me like, yeah, let yourself I'm going to get some guidance for you, specifically about this. Let yourself be surprised. Clarify this Devil with the new romantic cycle begins. Yeah, strength. Again, it just feels like you're stronger now when it comes to temptation and boundary setting and, you know, um, you're not a puppet. You're not a yes person anymore, not being sucked in or pulled into another, toxic cycle, right? of rejection, feeling neglected, feeling unfulfilled. Okay, looks to me like there is, an offer coming. There's the death card again, death and rebirth. There's an offer coming to you, possibly from a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but this is how it's looking. Or a Leo, or any. There's a lot. There's a lot is here. We have Gemini. We have Leo more than once. We have Aries, Aquarius. A whole lot of Scorpio here as well. So it doesn't matter. Okay, everyone's here. So it's just telling me here that someone is transforming and changing and wanting to come in different, but you're not impressed. But look at this cup. It's filled with the rainbow. Your hand is on it. This is not a no. This is just show me, right? Show me. Let's see. We shall see. We shall see. All I know is that I can't be manipulated anymore. I can't be gaslit, you know. Clarify strength. Yeah, you have taken your power back. This is this victory. Your strength is your self-love, your self-respect is what your boundaries is what is getting you this victory here. Okay? You could be in the spotlight, again, gaining influence here. You could be in the public eye. And it's like, again, you're good either way, right? You could be getting a lot of attention right now, and you're very picky on who has access to your energy. But this is a card of victory, recognition, okay? And it is the end of feeling like this. You could be getting also a lot of prosperity and abundance coming towards you. Definitely sitting here grounded, okay? Being very mysterious, listening to your intuition, connecting with nature, nurturing yourself here. Very successful, stable, grounded. This is emotional mastery and your feminine energy of, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to being very mysterious, listening to your higher self, to your third eye. Okay. Let's see is a message. Can I have one more on this devil? Yeah, you're detaching emotionally here from any kind of toxic attachment, probably from the past, and you're opening yourself up to a new cycle here in love. Okay, you're no longer, it feels like you could be leaving one situation behind here and opening yourself up. You had to be strong and you worked on yourself to get here. You went through a lot to develop this strength that you have within it. You're tough. You're freeing yourself here from some past that kept you stuck for a long time. Past pains, past mistakes, past disappointments, past hurts that kept you trapped in your mind, repeating, the events over and over again in your head, had you not seeing something clearly, but you've healed so much, and now you're opening yourself up. There's a conclusion here to one cycle that it feels like that is this one, and you're protecting yourself here. You're protecting yourself and riding the wave as well. I want to know about this lover here, angels and spirit guides. And I'm going to, of course, get you. This is Jupiter and Leo. Right here. We have Leo and Jupiter. Somebody may have a Jupiter and Leo, but I'm also getting Jupiter will be in Leo this year as well. I think, yeah, at some point. That's what a lot of astrologers were saying, which is going to be very helpful for us. I think something about our seventh house of partnership. So you're in alignment here with the universe, definitely with this wheel of fortune. It just feels like you're just, with anyone new coming into your life, it just feels like you are in this energy of actions, right? That's how the trust is going to be built, is someone, following through. Trust is built when there's follow through. Tell me about this Page of Wands. For the lovers here, for this person here, that the love that's offered as a gift. A love is being offered as a gift, but it is the choice to embrace it that gives it power to grow. Tell me about this Page of Wands here in Aquarius' energy. Yeah, this is somebody here that they were stuck at a crossroads for a long time because these scars, this person has a lot of scars and wounds. The past, right? The past that has held them back, but it looks like that's what's, what's being released under this full moon here. It says here, what do we need to release? Tell me more about this Page of Wands here. Page of Wands, reciprocity. There it is. The consistency. Adjustments are being made. Balance out the connection to reciprocate. They haven't been able to emotionally detach from you to a source. They tried. That's why I'm going to just, it feels like I'm just going to surrender. Choosing the right path for us. You're stronger now. So it's like, we started with you not, it's living your truth. And your truth is you're not budging from, you're not settling. Tell me more about this. Clarify reciprocity. Clarify reciprocity. Think the impossible, the unexpected. Yeah, you may not expect this, okay, from this person. Again, it feels like you're going to be surprised. One more for reciprocity. They don't want to make a poor judgment anymore, okay, or face palm or make any poor decisions. It feels like they have guilt for poor judgment in the past, but this person is ready to take control and lead now and take off their false mask. I'm getting with the Six of Wands and Strength card, you're good either way, which is very healthy detachment. Oh, there's a Moonology card in here. What do you need to release? What is the message for Aquarius? Archangel Michael, please. You're being guided to be very honest with yourself right now, okay? Just breathe, right? Take several deep breaths and exhale. So you go within all of your feelings that you're feeling, even all of the challenging and difficult ones, has a message for you. Live your truth. Accept your truth and let source take it from there. Looks to me like the person that's meant for you, that is Wheel of Fortune, that's meant to be fated, divinely sent, divinely guided, is being revealed at this time. Change is here. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. Tell me more about this, and I'm going to get guidance for you right now before we wrap. Tell me more about this person, the lovers. That is a choice. Love is offered as a gift, but it is the choice to embrace it that gives it power. Page of Wands. The love is offered as a gift. clarify this page of wands coming in towards Aquarius. Yeah, they sabotaged this person. They ran because they didn't feel good enough. There's a lack of confidence here that they had. That could have been the poor judgment here. Self-sabotage, fear, ego issues. So they ran. Fear of intimacy, which we saw. They have deep scars and wounds, right? But now they're seeing things more clearly. They want unconditional love. Clarity, truth is being revealed. They want to talk. A weighted message arrives. They're calling. Tell me more here. Ascending. They're ascending. The connection is also ascending and deepening, as well as transforming with the death card there. Learning, expansion, new phase, a new cycle. Looks to me like we're leaving behind the devil energy that kept us apart, that kept us small, that kept us stuck, that kept us outside, not in union. Okay. And this person here, whoever they are, they're preparing for union here with you. Okay. Palm tree coming to offer stability. Again, this person has been going through growth. Coming to offer security. You know, being a little bit more flexible if they have a lot of fixed in their chart. Fixed placements. Okay. And endurance. Love endures, right? So looks to me like they're getting closure from some kind of narcissistic paradigm that they were in, or a karmic situation. Arriving, moving on from this, moving on from the past. Yeah, determined to move on from the past, taking the wheel, overcoming the challenges, charging ahead, and moving towards success and victory. Let me get guidance for you from my handy dandy. And I also want to get what does this person want to say? They struggle to express themselves. They may tell you that, but you are there, you know. They're everything. Is what I heard. What does this page of wands want to say to Aquarius? I miss you. And they're definitely figuring things out and going through a transformation. They're ascending. And this heartache is what's activating the heart opening and the heart healing, okay, and this transformation and this ascension here. So let me get guidance for you. What's the guidance for Aquarius? Okay, so this is the feelings that you're guided to sit with here. Because I've been thinking a lot about this word resentment, and resentment doesn't feel good, and it closes the heart up. Okay, it closes the heart, makes us bitter, angry, detached from love. That's why you're being guided to nurture your inner child and to breathe, to release that resentment from the heart, and to remember that only love is real. It only hurts you. Be honest with yourself. These feelings that you're feeling about this person, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. Love is being offered. It's up to you. This is a manifestation. But for you to open up to it and feel safe to open up to it, right? This resentment can distort, Two of Swords, your perception of reality and cloud your vision here. In order to see things clearly, you got to get that heaviness off of your chest. This could be you in the Five of Cups, right here. I was getting mutual energy, mirroring energy as well. through each other, you find the missing pieces. It feels like with this, it's like the puzzle pieces. It feels like retrieving fragments of your soul, from traumas. It's like whatever this person is triggering within you here, it's helping to put the pieces together to recall the lost pieces, right? Helping you to go within and to find and deeper into finding yourself more and more. Emotions are a natural, necessary part of life in order to see things clearly. We can't see things clearly, Two of Swords, when our heart is heavy, unbalanced, blocked. So work on your heart chakra. Listen to heart chakra meditations, as well as Archangel Shamuel. Archangel Raphael is here. Archangel Gabriel, okay, is going to help you to nurture your inner child. Work on your sacral and heart chakra. What else is the guidance? Yeah, you're being guided to put the focus on you right now, to spend time with yourself. It's important right now to take a step back, to call your energy back, to detach. Okay. There was an unhealthy attachment or fixation or toxic attachment. Instead of placing your focus on another, now it's time to give to yourself. And freedom, there's nothing stopping you. The way forward is open if you want it to be, okay? Have you ever remember a couple of readings ago, I was talking about that there was a certain masculine that was coming up in the reading that felt like that there was a lot of resentment in this person's energy towards the feminine because of some kind of mother wound. You can feel it when somebody is communicating with you. You can feel the energy behind their words, that they're angry, that they're bitter, that they're resentful. And you're like, what are you mad at? You're not mad. Your anger is not towards me. We need to dive in and see what this anger is about. Like, what are you mad at? Look deep within your heart. Somebody is the God, source, universe, the angels, this person is guiding you to come back to love, to go deeper into the heart here. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, take deep breaths like Archangel Raphael is saying. Feel the love, come back to love. What will love do? How can I bring love into the situation? This is the time to do that under this beautiful full moon. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love, to feel this person's love for you in the heart chakra. For my love for you is as deep as the ocean. You're stronger now. You can trust yourself that you're not going to, and this person knows you're not going to let yourself be used or manipulated anymore. Okay. So looks to me like when you guys do come together and to see each other, there's going to be a sexual union to reconnect, sexual healing, I heard. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you would find true bliss. Okay? So it looks to me like everything is balancing out here. Aqua, family. Let's see. What else do we have here, Spirit, for Aquarius guidance? Past life. You're healing. Okay? You're already doing this work. What else is the guidance from when this person comes in? You've known this person before. Once again, we're blocking our own love here, okay? From the love that we manifested, that's divine and sacred, from coming in with this heart being closed, with this resentment, with this fear, with this control. This is what we're needing to release under today's moon, okay? You're being guided to stay optimistic, take control of your thoughts. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This is destined and fated, okay, to come back around for a reason, for whatever reason this is, if this person is coming back around, okay, I had this epiphany yesterday. You are the awakener. You are the disruptor. People come apart when they connect with you emotionally. So it's like, this is the process that this person has been going through of unraveling, and from being activated through your connection, right? And every time they come in for, it's like in doses, I heard. Every time they come in and connect with you, you know, more and more of their past gets unraveled, gets crumbles, the shedding, you know, this person ascends more and more, okay? All of this programming here, this fear of they're seeing more and more that you are a safe space. You're seeing more and more, whatever. It goes both ways, right? Them helping you to heal and open your heart more and more, to drop your emotional shields, to drop your walls, to drop your guard, okay? The consistency, basically, what I mean is, even if there's space and time in between you guys seeing each other or talking to each other, they're not going anywhere. Could be that form of consistency here, right? They always come back. You know, there's a loyalty in the heart space, and it feels like because your heart is opening more and more to this person, your feeling, your romantic feelings are growing. You're now wanting more closeness, less distance. So, and because that still isn't the case here, or it's taking a while for that, your walls are going back up. You know, it goes back up, but it's like whenever you see them, they dissolve, they turn into dust. So it's a struggle, a mind over heart, an inner struggle, fighting it, resisting it. Spirit said it's safe. It's safe. You're safe. You're stronger now. And it's like every time they come back, you're seeing that the intensity levels, the dopamine or whatever, you know, that the attraction has, the chemistry has, the spark has, is becoming less and less intense, which means the codependency, the patterns, you know, the unhealthy intensity of the connection is dissolving, and it's stabilizing, it's becoming more solid, more stable here, right? With this stable, you're, again, it's like you can see them and it's fine. You feel fine. You're not, it doesn't feel like you have to bring yourself down from this cloud nine, you know, and this is the reason for it, so that you can be strong enough to sustain and hold and continue being, you know, consistent when it comes to building a solid foundation. Because the connection is so strong, the lovers, and so powerful, so intense and passionate, and there's a lot of chemistry, you know, it can destabilize us, but it's like the more it progresses and grows and the bond grows over time, it's like you're feeling more safe, more comfortable, not as it's not as destabilizing in your emotions. Your nervous system is healing, basically. So there's a purpose and a reason behind everything, but it is safe now for you to but it's up to you, okay? Just know that we end up, again, with this, going back to this original card, we're the ones that end up pushing it away. This is a conscious choice, okay? When you choose to open your heart to love, you unlock a deeper sense of meaning, even in the smallest moments. It is the highest vibration of all. I'm going to leave it right here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. God bless you. Namaste. Much love. Till next time.